Welcome back to The Boys in the Iceberg, the podcast where we are Avatar The Last Airbender. As always, I'm Caleb Ader.
And I'm Harley Davis.
I'm Elijah Hollis.
Good. Nice space in between there.
I said I'm going to do it different every time.
Yes, you did. Okay, so we are getting into the second week now of our RPG-style role-playing game. It's set in the world of Avatar The Last Airbender. And after listening back to last week's episode, I realized it was just a very generic role-playing episode that had almost no elements of Avatar.
But
Besides,
I had fun, though.
you had a cat owl, I think, and then I don't think anything else was remotely dealing with Avatar except for the bending.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to rectify that this week.
There was a very small amount of bending because I also listened to it. We are half of our viewership, you and I.
Yeah. Me, myself, and I.
Yes.
And Irene.
And also that.
And Jim Carrey.
But we're not. It's not terrible.
No, I think it's fine.
No,
it just was very not related to Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Could be better. There's room for improvement.
So I'm gonna try to get into that. So guys, where did we leave last week?
So the last thing that happened was we were scared to death finding out that there was a lady in the corner of the room.
Yes.
In the dark.
Yes.
We were terrified. She was also terrified.
Yeah, because you just came into her house.
The way he said it, you were like, you turn around and there's a lady in the corner. And I was like, my heart dropped.
She's in the fetal position.
I was like, what?
Well, this isn't a horror.
It's the Babadook.
I know, but
it is the Babadook.
It's like Blair Witch. That's all I could think of.
Basically. But that's not the case.
No.
I mean, maybe it is, and you just don't know.
Right.
Because you haven't really talked to her.
I tried to. I did. I tried to.
No, but she doesn't. She does not want to talk to you.
Right.
Because you broke into her house.
That would be cool. Like a horror Avatar thing.
A horror Avatar, not a D&D for us.
No. Like a fan
like a
film.
series.
Yeah, or something like that. That'd be pretty dope.
I could get on board with that.
I think the last thing
James
you
Van
said
Der
was that I opened because I had the other key.
Yeah. So
and because Harley, didn't you run out of the room?
Yeah, I ran away screaming like a madman because I'm not dealing with that.
And I opened the chest, and you said something was glowing.
yeah. So you open the chest, and there is a glowing light. And you look down, and the glowing light disperses because it was just fireflies. They were just flying around in there.
Oh.
What the heck?
But you look down into the chest, and you see a small scroll.
Yeah.
That has some sort of official seal on it.
You know what would make this better? I mean, I guess he'll probably show it to me anyways if we continue this venture together. If I couldn't hear anything you were saying to him, and
I don't
since
think
he's getting it individually, but he's probably going to show it to me anyways because we're going to be on the same adventure.
I don't really want. I guess I could do that, but I don't really want to. That's too much work.
Elijah, this is for you.
Especially with we're now a video podcast. Everyone say hello.
I'm Harley.
Yeah, in case you hadn't put that together yet. Okay, so you open this chest and the fireflies scatter, and you see a small scroll sitting in the middle of the chest, almost like it was just placed there just perfectly.
I burn it.
Almost as if it's an RPG game. RPG game, good.
I don't burn it.
Role-playing game.
That's fine. It's okay. Okay, so what would you like to do?
Pick it up.
You want to pick up the scroll?
Yeah.
Okay, so you look at the scroll, and you notice that there's a wax seal on it, and it looks very official. And it is red.
I look back at the lady in the corner and go, do you know anything about this?
She still does not want to talk to you
I'm
all,
gonna
but
win her over.
she does mutter, "No, please get out of my house."
It's your husband. Forget it. And then I go like that, and I shoo her off. And then I just go, all right, well, I guess I'll talk to you later.
She says, "Okay, please get out of my house."
My name is Kev, by the way.
Kev?
Yeah, I don't tell her my real name.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not that smart, but I'm smart enough.
You need to keep your anonymity.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what would you like to do with it? You're
I
still
walk
just
out,
standing in this dark room
I
with a
walk
lady.
out, and what is Harley doing? Is he still freaking out? Is he
Yeah, he's
panting?
like, he ran out of the building. He's in front of the building.
The whole building.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ran out, and he's standing. He just wanted to get to the light.
I'm back in the bazaar,
Gotcha.
hyperventilating.
Right. I walk outside, and do we need the keys anymore?
And my name is Absalom.
You already used one of the
Sorry.
keys. I guess you could hold on to the key, but it's probably only going to work for that one thing.
All right.
As keys do.
We could probably just leave it on the counter. Wipe off our fingerprints.
Just leave the key on the counter.
Yes, fingerprints.
Although,
you know how they had that technology then?
Okay, so yeah, you did steal this key, correct? You didn't barter for this key. You stole it off the guy.
I did steal that key, yes.
Okay, yes. But you do have another slightly larger key that you traded.
Is that the Brinks key?
It's not actually a Brinks key, but yes,
This is
that's the
master
one.
lock key. All right,
Yeah.
moving on.
It's the key blade. Okay, so you're back out in the light, and both of you are standing out, and you look at this scroll closer.
No. Let me just paint the picture real quick.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
walk out. I take a deep breath. This land. Oh, hey, abs.
That's your nickname for him now?
Yeah. Because he's shredded.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
chisel.
yeah.
He's not shredded because he like works out or anything. It's just he has not eaten
Right.
in a long time.
And that gets you abs, kids.
Yeah.
and I'd like to see. Can you wear like a crop top so I can always see?
Just that's why you named me abs. Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
Why not?
All right.
So I did listen to the earlier episodes of The Boys and the Iceberg, and they are pretty ab-centric. And we sort of, I feel
yeah.
like we
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
missed that now because we did talk about abs
Yeah.
a lot in the beginning,
Yeah.
and it sort of dropped off.
Elijah Hall's everybody, bringing back the abs.
I think it's mostly just because the abs in the show also dropped off. And in Korra, almost no abs.
little to none.
Yeah, very little abs.
Disappointing.
But we're bringing them back with Abs Faust.
That's right. Didn't even realize it.
Nope.
Subtle.
Love it.
Okay,
Nice.
so you guys are both you're both standing outside now.
I go, hey, I talked to the lady. She's cool. She's cool.
She's not. I can tell you that.
I know, but I can sense he's really scared or upset.
Okay. Do you want to maybe explain what's going on to him, just so he's not so freaked out?
Yeah, I go, hey, that was not a witch. That was the who was what was he? The guy
This is
that,
the wife of
the wife of the guy, but what was his job?
He was a merchant.
Yeah, it was the merchant's wife.
His name was
Uh,
Shin, by the way. You guys,
Shin.
you never bothered to ask. He just
No.
didn't care. He just stole his key. You you went in and scared his wife and his little baby, and then you stole something from
This
him.
isn't a heist. We were just taking some things. This is more of like a burglary
I told
or
her
a B&E.
I told
We're
her
not
this-
going to learn his name.
Is okay. So I'm gonna break the wall a little bit. Is a heist? Is that when you know what you're after?
I think a heist. Yeah, a heist is when you scope out the joint.
Do
Like
you
a
have to
Baby
do that?
Driver or a Ocean's 11.
You
type
you know
situation.
what it is you're looking for and you're trying to get it versus like a burglary when you just steal whatever.
Yeah.
Is that?
I think burglary is stealthier.
Yeah.
I would
and
think heist would almost because I
It's
mean
more planned.
you
I feel
think of like heists in general. Do you have to
I
have a
don't
team?
know.
Because like you Ocean's 11 and stuff.
I feel like there's a dividing line between heists and burglaries, but a straight B&E is just breaking and entering.
Yeah,
Like, it's
I
just-
understand,
you just-
but
We didn't
I'm
break
just
any-
that's the
anything. It was
B and
open.
the E is breaking and entering. Just
Yeah.
FYI,
It was
but-
open.
no, of course.
Oh right, yeah, the door was open.
Yes,
And we had the keys.
that's true. But
we
that
were-
doesn't. It doesn't.
At that
Breaking
point in
and
time, we were
entering.
trespassing though.
So breaking and entering, I don't think you have to actually break anything. I think the entering's a big part of that
You just
So we
have to
entered.
enter.
because
we
it's
entered.
without permission. Yeah.
All I know
The
is
breaking
that
is like a sub fee.
the merchant knows his dad. They go way back.
Yeah,
He goes,
that's
I
what we
know your father.
or knew.
yeah.
Because he's dead.
We just wanted to come over,
Thanks for bringing that
and
up again.
we just weren't welcome.
By anybody.
No.
End of story.
The baby, the falafel.
Okay, but
Nobody
now
wanted us.
you are now just
He lied
you're
about-
done. You're done with your heist / burglary / breaking and entering,
Yeah.
and you got to decide what your next move's gonna be.
I say, hey, I found something. I found something sick. I'm not doing my character voice. Hey, I found something sick.
That's so much better.
Thank you. We should probably get out of here though. Because what if she calls the cops? I don't really want to be here when they get here.
Okay, so you guys you take off down the street, and do you want to stay in the town or do you guys think you're gonna leave now?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna make an executive decision and say we're leaving
That's cool.
You're gonna leave the town.
because I don't want to be here any longer.
Okay, so you walk out of the gate.
There's nothing here for me.
Yeah, you've lived here your entire life, but you're just gonna live now. You walk out of the gate and you continue down the road. And this is the opposite direction that you came in, Elijah, when you came in. So that you're on the other side of the town now, and you walk out of the gate, and you're walking for a little bit, and you guys come across a fork in the road with two different signs.
So many forks.
One sign says the sign pointing to the left says Omashu, and the sign pointing to the right says Ba Sing Se.
I of course want to go to Omashu.
I
don't
think
know
that maybe
anything,
this would
'cause
be
I
an appropriate time to look at the scroll that you just stole from this guy.
Right. Okay. Let's look at that scroll. I go, hey.
Yeah, good suggestion, DM.
By the way,
thanks.
I got this scroll. I don't know what it is yet. But let's take a look.
So you grab the scroll and you can see that like the wax on there is like red, and it has a Fire Nation insignia on it,
Okay.
and you can see like flecks of gold in it as well. So this is like somebody.
It's official.
Yeah, it's pretty official. You open the scroll up and you unwrap it, and you see these words: General Iroh, I have been informed of your continued failure at the Wall of Bossing Se. I have given you the full force of my military, and the greatest and most vast force in the world has ever seen. And you continue to besmirch the name of the Fire Nation, and my name along with it. It has been 57 days since you took siege, and you have made little progress. So you have now forced my hand. In secret, my people have been working on a new power, and though it is not yet finished, I must now use it to save my name because of your shortcomings. I will send a hawk when everything is in order. Try not to ruin anything else until it has arrived. Fire Lord Sozin.
Why does the merchant have this scroll?
That's my question.
You don't know.
I'm willing to just throw it away.
Wait.
I'm willing to just discard this whole scroll.
What if they use some sort of secret writing, and you have to use your firepower, your firebending, to like heat up?
To
And
burn the whole scroll?
No, just enough
You're right.
You're going
to maybe
Declaration of Independence this thing?
right, to expose where they stuck it in the oven.
John Voight just walks up and goes, "It needs heat."
Yeah. He does not. Okay.
We can't try that.
You can try it.
You want to try that?
I mean,
I got dirt.
I suppose.
Because I
I'll
mean,
give
worst
it a
case
chance.
scenario, we
burn the
we're
whole
gonna
scroll.
burn it.
Yeah, good.
Okay, so give me a roll against your fire bending,
Am I using this
the
one?
D20.
Is this just default?
That's like most of the time.
It's a 3.
Okay,
Good. Well, we're off to
you
this
burn
already.
you burn the scroll.
Nice.
It's gone.
Way to go, Yan Yani Shi.
It falls
That's
as ash
not
at your
My
feet.
middle name.
So now you guys cannot look back at the scroll. You just can only remember what you read before.
Great.
Which I don't remember at all. But I will say this to the DM. That was well done. It's almost as if you read that.
No. That was all off the cuff.
It was beautiful. Well done.
Thank you. Okay. So now I think you guys have a couple options here. You can go to wherever it said in the letter or the message or whatever, or you can go back and try to talk to the merchant Shin and see why exactly he has this scroll. Or you
He's
can
not gonna
do
be
whatever
happy
else you
that
want.
We know that he has the scroll.
Maybe
Hey, we
not.
broke into your house, man, and we scared the crap out of your wife. And
Maybe you can sort of get him to admit something.
maybe assaulted your falafel. We don't need to know
Yeah,
this.
I forgot about the falafel.
I did not.
We chose not to take it.
That's true.
Why
Maybe
did we
he'll
take
be
the
grateful
falafel?
for that.
Why did we not take the falafel?
I'm
Why did we
wondering-
just stuff our inventory full of falafel?
He swore he did not feed that to his kids.
No, he he said his kids do eat falafel,
Oh, they
I
do?
think. Yeah,
Maybe it was human falafel.
for sure. Human. Okay, so you're going to a completely different place.
Maybe he's a cannibal.
Okay, so you remember in the letter that it mentioned of something, a new power.
I just love that imagery. Hey, maybe you should try to use your firebending to see if it hits a hidden message. And he says,
Yeah, it just catches on fire. It says a dry scroll.
I guess
And
not.
it's
You're at the crossroads. One direction points to Omashu, and one points to Bossing Se. And you've just learned that Fire Lord Sozin is going to be sending a new power to General Iroh at the Wall of Bossing Se.
It's us. We're the new power. Let's go to Omashu.
You're just going to go straight to Omashu?
Yeah,
Just
just-
disregard everything else?
I just wonder if he has like an entire story written for us based on us going to Bossing Se. Like, no, let's go
It's
to
just-
Omashu.
I didn't plan for Omashu at all. I spent all this time on Bossing Se.
He's like, this is perfect. They'll most certainly pick Bossing Se.
Okay.
Up to you, Jan. Not middle name, Yani.
So at this point, something that you do know is that Omashu is under Earthbender control. It's still under control of the Earth Kingdom.
Fire Nation Kingdom.
No, I just wanted to reiterate that just
But-
so you guys know.
I was born in Omashu.
You were born in Omashu?
Yeah, we discussed.
Is that what we discussed? But you lived your entire life in this like small village, a little bit
Or did I?
away. I thought that's what we'd established. The village that you just left. Okay, so you'd like both to go to Omashu.
I would like to change my backstory.
You can't. I'm just not going to allow that. That's absolutely
Can
ridiculous
it be
at this
more
point.
tragic, please?
Your parents both died. I don't know what else.
Does it get more tragic than
What
that?
else do you want? What else would you like to happen?
I would
You
like
can
to live with
reveal
my aunt and
things.
uncle, and I'd like to get bitten by a radioactive spider.
Okay, so first of all, radioactive spiders do not exist in this world.
How dare
I'm just
you
going to
draw
go ahead and
lines in
say
this
that.
fictional world.
I mean, I've got to. I've got to draw some lines. Okay, so you guys head off towards
We
Omashu.
don't want to go back and talk to that guy about why he has that scroll to begin with.
I'm not saying anything. You guys have to decide that.
It's up to you, Panther Boy.
Panther Boy. That's so demeaning.
I
Are you
like-
just gonna take that?
I
Why
like
don't you
that.
just fight him right now?
I like that nickname.
He's like, actually, no, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, no, actually, it's pretty cool. I am kind of a Panther Boy, right?
The worst part about this RPG is that we can't go anywhere without this this linked voice in our heads named Caleb telling us what to do and where to go.
I'm not telling you what to do or do anything. If you guys want to go to Omashu, you do that. If you guys want to do almost literally anything else, except for go find a radioactive spider. That's where I draw the line.
Let's kill each other.
I mean, that's going to make for a terrible podcast.
Let's just slaughter each other in the middle of it.
I would have very much advised against it.
And that's the end of it. Thanks for joining us for these 2 episodes of The Boys in the Iceberg.
Okay, but you guys do need to make a decision now as what the next step is.
You can head back. I can leave without you because I hate you anyways.
You're just going to split up, and then we're not going to be together.
Well, I am kind of a lone ranger. No, I like the idea of sticking together, but I'm gonna roll this over to you. Do you want to stay, or do you want to go?
I don't really think it's that important that he had it. I think it's more important just that we have that information now.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Moving on.
Do you think? I'm trying to figure out what my reasoning would be to go to Boston and say after reading that. Like, I'm just experiencing this new world,
That's true.
right? I'm just like
You guys
great,
don't really
military.
have any purpose yet, but you do have information,
Well,
which is what you want to act on that.
I'll tell you, kid. The Earth hookers are so much nicer.
Okay, we're not going to get into that. Prostitution does not exist in this world.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I just go. What's that?
Yeah, he can understand English, but he has a very tenuous grasp on it.
Hookums?
Hookums.
Like fishes?
Yeah,
that's the one.
yeah, because you know what fish are, being in a cave.
Okay.
Might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cave-
Panthers probably eat fish.
But like cave fish.
Yeah, like that scene
So,
from,
like-
from Lord of the Rings. Where
Okay,
Gollum's
yeah.
smacking
That's
fish
my favorite movie.
Lord of the Rings
Lord
is
of
your
the Rings.
favorite movie.
So I've always talked about it.
Or are we talking Lord of the Rings or when Bilbo goes into the
No, I'm talking about
Okay.
Lord of the Rings when they're when they about to shoot Gollum.
when like Faramir shows up?
Yeah.
and is gonna shoot Gollum. You would call that a cave?
Were they not in a cave?
I don't think I'd call that a cave where Gollum was. I feel like that there was like open air.
It might have been.
It might have been.
I misquoted Lord of the Rings like 13 times. The other
That's
day.
true.
So it's been a while. I need to refresh my memory.
Man, I can't believe we can even call this a Lord of the Rings podcast.
I know, ridiculous.
Okay, but you guys do need to make a decision now.
Let's just go to Omashu.
All right, I'm watching.
Okay, so,
Because like for me, it'd be like, oh, let's go do something with Iroh. But then it's like my character would be like, Euro? I can't even read.
that's true.
I can't read.
Yeah, you might find out along the way some sort of thing to sort of pull you in that direction, but you never know. Okay, so you guys head off down Omashu to Omashu, and you're walking along, and you're just kind of just strolling about. You're taking in the sights, Yanni.
I'm loving it.
You just don't even know, and Absalom's kind of
The
getting
whole
mad at
time
you.
I'm just like, wow.
I'm angry at his innocence.
Yeah, you're just like everything you see. You're just like entranced by.
Everything you see, everything you say to everything you see makes me mad. I'm just-
Mr. Faust, what is that?
It's
You're like, it's a tree.
That's a tree.
That's a tree.
Every tree you see along the way, and you're surrounded on both sides by forest, and then you're just walking down this path, and you're just in every single tree
It's still a tree.
you don't know because they all look different, so you're not entirely sure they're the same thing.
They're similar, but not the same. You're really confused, and also an idiot apparently. And I hate you.
My wisdom is high.
Yeah, but
Intelligence, average.
yeah, but the only thing you can have average intelligence, but still not know like a whole bunch.
Mhm.
You just have you can learn things.
If we ever go into a
well.
cave, you are going to be
That's
sad
true.
that
You-
made fun of me.
You probably roll with advantage when you're in a cave for everything. I would say
Yeah.
that would make sense to me. Okay, so as you're walking down the road on the way to Omashu,
How far is the walk, by the way?
it's quite a long walk because you were at a Fire Nation colony, so they're not just this giant city's not going to be that close to a city. But I'm going to say we're probably not going to do too much like describing the walking because you're basically just walking.
Right.
And remember, you do have a cat owl
I was
as
more
well.
curious than anything.
So you can send your cat owl different places, and it can like do stealth checks and stuff like that to see if it can see anything.
Cool.
Okay, and as you're walking, you come across a person. They're walking the opposite direction, and you can see that they're kind of just like in rags.
Is this a naked man trudging?
No, it is not. This is not Knight's Tale, if that's what you're referring to.
Could have had her own poet.
Yeah, but no, this is just you don't even know what to make of him. He kind of looks kind of ratty, and he's just sort of walking the opposite direction.
Take it away, Yanni.
Okay. I'm just curious about everything. I go, hey, dude.
First of all, how dare you assume their gender?
That's true.
Moving on.
This is a gender neutral podcast.
Hello, there.
I didn't
And
say
you
it was
made it worse.
I didn't say it was a German podcast. I don't know what that.
I was gonna say like Z.
Z, yeah,
and
Z and Zer.
Yeah. I just go, hey, what's up? That's it.
You guys, Fire Nation.
Who's asking?
Me. I mean, he
it's
looks over his shoulders, and he doesn't know exactly
Pretty
what.
positive it's me.
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
I mean, I know it's you. I meant like, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Not
Is
the
that what
best
you're
at-
saying?
My
to me?
charisma is very low. We've discussed this.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I would like to
So
immediately.
everyone's always just
He looks over at Absalom. And he goes, "What's with this guy?"
I hate him so much. I don't know. I'm gonna say, hey,
doesn't even give me the benefit of the doubt of telling him I've been in a cave for 20 years.
Nope. Aren't we all from the Fire Nation? And then I spark a huge fire and scare the shit out of the guy.
Oh, and he sort of stumbles back, but then he says, "I don't know what he says. I'll have to cut this out." But he says,
You're also gonna have to beep out what I just said.
"What do you say?"
I might have said the S word.
Oh, well, just start over then.
Okay. So I say, aren't we all the Fire Nation? And then I let out a big, huge burst of fire and I scare the shit out of him.
He says,
He just said it again.
"Gosh dang it, Harley! I'll put both of those parts in and just beep them out both times." Okay, so he says, "No, I'm from the Earth Nation. What are you talking about? We're not all from the Fire Nation," and so he's gonna attack you now. So everybody roll initiative.
I go, wait. And I just juggle some rocks.
He's like, "You're cool. I'm attacking this guy."
Can we have like a sick theme that you play, like the Pokemon theme when he goes into fighting mode?
I could just play the Pokemon.
The Pokemon theme. That's what I want.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah, okay. We'll try that out. But he is attacking you right now.
All right, fine.
He's kind of just like looking at you and watching what you're doing, Yanni. But
Yeah,
then
well, we're a team. I go, if you're attacking him,
so far, okay. So I don't really know why
This
you
is
guys.
New York. If you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Why are you guys necessarily a team?
Yeah, you don't know.
Spider-Man?
Yeah. Everything he says is from Spider-Man.
Mostly.
Okay, so roll initiative.
All right.
Everything's D20. I'm rolling D20 until you tell me
Mostly, yeah.
That's
it's gonna
I
be
definitely
20.
didn't just roll a 1, I'll tell you that much.
I
Good.
rolled one too.
Oh my god.
So
He
you,
just kills us.
yeah. No,
Dang.
luckily you're not really gonna die on an initiative roll.
Yeah, we just go last.
You want to explain to me what initiative is? I feel like you might have done that already.
It's just
Who
the
goes first in a fight, basically.
yeah, it's just like the order of which everybody's fighting in. So he did roll an 8, so he's gonna go before you. Okay, so then Harley, you rolled a 1 or 2.
I
rolled
get
a
a
one.
+2 on initiative. I think you do as well.
I don't know where that's
That's
at.
not gonna make any difference. Okay, so then it's gonna be Elijah or Yanni, and it's gonna be Absalom. Okay, so he is going to go ahead and use a club that he has on him, and he's gonna attack Harley. Harley, what's your armor class? Your AC?
Like 16? Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
16. Okay, so he misses.
Yeah, he does.
And now, Yanni, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do an Earth Blast.
Nice.
So hard.
I'm gonna Earth Blast you.
That's a 12 plus. I don't really know if I have.
That's
a
going
plus.
to hit.
Cool.
I don't think that you have a plus on Earth Blast.
All right. It's a 2 plus. I don't have probably nothing. So 2 probably. I guess.
Okay. So that's going to go do 2 damage.
Level 1.
Yeah, there you go. That's great. Oh, yeah, and you guys did defeat the other guys, so we got to give you guys some experience. Let's see. Well, it's a good thing that I know how much experience. Go ahead and just do 100 apiece.
Okay.
I feel like that's fine for
Don't
right
know
now.
where that's going.
How much does it to level up? Do you remember?
I think
to
it
level
was
2?
300 for the first one.
Okay, that's good then.
And then
yeah,
900 for the second one.
just write down 100 experience.
Where the heck are you
On there
pulling these
somewhere.
things out of?
That because I mean,
I mean, we're just gonna
I remember D&D stats to that extent.
Oh, I've
Okay,
never
wait,
played-
no, here.
Okay, so I've never played D&D, so this is where you guys are getting this from.
Oh, I don't have anything for this one guy, but I do have experience for the guy
Here
you're
you go,
fighting right
experience
now.
points up here
Where's that at?
on the second page,
What are we doing?
top left, 100.
Just writing 100. I'm gonna do 100 tallies. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay, so you, Elijah, it's your turn now.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing.
It's your turn
Another-
again.
Or no, it's not. He
I was
just
gonna
attacked.
say,
Okay,
I
so
told you
yeah,
he favors you.
it's it's your turn now. Abs, Faust.
I don't know what that is. It's either a 2 or a 12.
Well, just
Um,
what are you talking about?
that's a-
Look at it.
Elijah, you want to jump in here? It fell between the book and the thing.
Well, you have to re-roll then. You
Dang
can't
it.
just.
reroll that.
I don't want to reroll.
Come on,
it.
just
a-
roll it on the
it's
book.
a 4 this time. so-
Okay, there you go.
Let's switch
that
dice.
that does not hit. I don't think the dice are really gonna make a difference.
He's rolled horribly every time.
That's fine. You have not rolled very great either.
That's also true.
Okay, so you both missed him, and now he's gonna get a chance to go again.
Well, I hit him for 2.
Oh well, but I mean, come on,
Way to go.
come on, 2. He does roll an 18, so that is gonna hit you, Absalom.
I'm sick of this.
And now he is going to roll.
Wait, do I
D4?
still have just 1 health point, or did that clear up from last time?
No, yeah, you're rested up,
Okay, good.
and he
no,
does.
you're dead.
He does 1 damage.
Where am I putting that at?
Well, just write it down on your sheet of paper. How much?
Where it goes? There's
how many-
so many boxes here.
Don't put it on that. Just put it on your regular piece of paper.
Just 1 damage.
Yeah, just take it. Just subtract however many hit points you have.
Okay. All right, I can do
Okay. So now it's gonna be back to you, Yanni.
Okay. This time,
He's really angry still because he does not like the Fire Nation at all.
well.
that.
That's
Everybody
too
here's just
bad.
Prejudice.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? They're taking over the Earth Kingdom. I
Like
don't
we've
think
done
that's
something
really
wrong.
prejudice.
Like we've started a war or something.
Yeah, kind of.
Do another Earth Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and see if you hit.
2.
Okay. That does not hit. In case I needed to say that.
Thank you.
But it's gonna be back to you, Abs Faust.
All right. So I want to fire blast this guy in the face,
Okay.
and I am gonna fire blast this guy in the face.
Now, did we give
I'm
you
not-
guys
I have a
any?
10.
You have a weapon, right, Harley?
I have a dagger.
You have a dagger. Okay. You did a 10.
Yep.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You have an attack bonus of +5, so on.
Are you using a? He's using his fire blast. Though.
Oh, okay. So if you roll that, then that's +5 on your 10.
I want to fire blast him though.
Okay.
I like the idea of burning somebody alive.
Gotcha.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead
can
and roll
relate.
your damage because
That's
you
the
hit.
only reason why I volunteered at the local fire department. It's just in case I walk into a burning building and they're on fire. I let it happen. What'd you say, Caleb?
You gotta have to go ahead and roll your damage dice to see how much damage you do.
And what's that?
You don't know it. Yeah, I figured. It's gonna be whatever it says next to your attack.
I don't know
I think it's
where.
in your second
Next
paper.
paper.
Or
Good.
seeds.
I'm doing great here.
Yeah, I know. We wrote it down last time. This is great.
Oh, the
Great
fire blast
podcasting.
is the D6. The D6.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's a 5.
Oh, nice. That's
Wow,
that's
that
a
is-
lot of damage. This guy's pretty hurt. He's kind of second guessing
So close to
himself.
falling off.
Yeah.
He's second guessing himself right now, attacking you. But he's still attacking. So he's going to try to hit Absalom again, and he is going to hit.
And kill me.
Well, probably not. Just gonna say
Dang.
that. He does 1 damage again.
I like this back and forth.
Yeah.
This kind of attacking repartee.
Yes.
But I do not enjoy that you've capped what our immediate abilities were. Like when we ran that pirate ship thing, and I was just stabbing people in the head with flames.
Nobody
and
knows
boiling
about
their
that.
Brains. That was fun.
Did mine shut off?
Maybe.
I hope not. I don't think that we'd actually made. Oh, you're fighting the
Did
guy.
we kill the guy yet?
No.
He's not dead.
He's just about dead though.
Are you again the only person laying any damage to this guy?
I did 2 damage.
That's true.
No,
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 Harley,
I
you
rolled-
you
you
just
hit
did
him.
5.
Yeah.
You just hit him.
Take that.
Okay. And just to remind you guys, you can like
Kill each
capture
other.
people. Okay, yes, but you can capture people and like try to figure out.
It feels
If they
implied
have any
that we should
information.
capture this man.
No, it's not.
Coming straight from the DM.
No, I'm
himself.
just reminding that is an option, just so you just don't kill everybody.
Can we?
just created. I love it. I love the idea of that.
So I think that he hit you again,
For
and he did
1.
1 more damage. So I think that we're back to you, Yanni.
Okay. Is he looking at him or me or both of us?
He is like looking at both of you, but he's only attacking the firebender.
All three. Of
He
us
doesn't
say-
care just because you're an earthbender.
'Cause he's a
Because
racist.
I was gonna ask if I could grapple.
Basically.
if I could like grapple him.
Yeah, you can grapple him.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and grapple him and try to hold him down.
Okay, so give me a grapple check.
Okay, let's see what my strength. My strength is
Yeah.
sick. Okay. It's an 8.
That's an 8. Oh, luckily he rolled a 4, so you grapple him. You've got a hold of him now.
Cool. I go, I'm not a part of the Fire Nation. You judge this guy. I don't appreciate. I'm not a part of the Fire Nation.
It's so much better.
I am the Earth guy, as like you are. That's how I say it.
Bad charisma.
Yeah, yeah.
I am the earth guy, as like you are.
And I go, his name is Absalom. He's part of the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
But I start crying a little bit. I go, but I've known him for.
This is your only friend ever.
I've known him for like my whole time I've been out here.
like an hour at
And you're
most.
like,
Yeah.
And then you're like, you've been like an hour. He's like, we've done so many times.
We done no. No, that's perfect.
And this guy's just like, shut up.
We've done so many times,
Yeah.
and he does not listen to. Or actually, go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Great. He has a 13.
Oh, and he rolled a 10.
Mm.
So he listens to you for a second.
Good.
So you
I'm
can
trying to
tell him.
sympathize with him.
So you're trying to calm him down.
Yeah, and I go, he's not a bad guy. Okay, he might steal, and I just go on. I pander on for way too long.
But he's listening to you.
yeah.
He does respond.
And I go, but then I finish all my whole long story with, but he's a nice guy. So I'm gonna let you go, or we're just gonna kill you, man. What's it gonna be?
Okay, so you let him go, and you step back, and you see this guy starts tearing up.
Good,
He's sad.
letting it out.
He goes, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I only did like 2 damage to you, but I didn't mean to hurt you that much. It's just my parents were killed by a firebender, and I just always hated firebenders. My parents were killed at a young age, and I've been living on the streets ever since.
I just feel like the attack thing would be so much better with the Pokemon theme, and then just cutting it out immediately as soon as he
No.
starts crying.
I don't know if we have the rights to Pokemon.
Hey, we need to find something.
Let's just
Yeah.
record you, doing it, and you just play you recording it.
Okay, so this guy's calmed down now, and he's in tears still
Okay.
because he's just working through his own stuff. He just has a hatred of firebenders that he's rethinking now.
Are you guys having a moment? Are you guys bonding right now?
Kind of.
They already
Alright.
did. Yeah,
did.
they're best friends now.
All
I
right.
just want to walk up to him and put my hand on his shoulder, and I go, dude, I don't even know my parents. Okay,
That's true.
I'm pretty sure Panther didn't birth me.
You're not certain though.
It's
You
a long,
can't,
and
I
then
don't
he's
know
just like,
biology.
he's just like Panther.
you can't be sure.
It's a long story.
He doesn't even know what a panther is.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, what are you
You
talking
guys
about?
like, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, thank you.
Just let me cry for a minute, please. Okay, so he's calmed down now.
Okay.
Do you have all the information you need from him?
Are you gonna kill him?
I like, are you gonna kill this guy?
I'm asking Elijah, not Yanni.
You know what your voice sort of sounds like?
What?
It sounds like Tom Segura's impression of Burt Kreischer.
Yes.
Like, I don't even know who you
Like-
are anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
that's exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what.
Harley, you have no clue what any
I
of
don't
that
know.
is.
I know who Tom Segura is, but I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know the part you're talking about. I'm gonna pull out my dagger if I can, DM, and
Yeah, you can pull out your
stab this
dagger.
guy in the
Okay,
head.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
And I rolled
God.
a 16.
Okay.
What is that?
You
A
kill
15.
him. You kill him.
All right.
Well,
And
15,
it's-
15
you-
plus
you-
5, so 20.
You stab him in the head, and
parents are dead too.
as you can see the light leaving his eyes, you can sort of hear him under his breath say, "I was right all along," and he dies.
This is supposed to come back and haunt me morally later on.
Okay, so Yanni, how do you feel about this?
I had my arm on his shoulder, and you stab him right in front of me.
He runs up behind him and stabs him in the back of the head.
No, I was just I subtly just stabbed him and said I don't have time for this, and then walked off. Like, it was nice.
Great. So this is more of an inconvenience to you than anything else
Yes.
because you have absolutely nowhere to be.
Nope.
You're not following any plan or
Let
anything.
me-
You're just walking to Omashu.
Try to paint this picture. So
There's a dead man in your arms. Picture painted.
I console him by place my hand on his back. I'm telling him whatever. He gets stabbed from the front of the back.
I stabbed him right in the spine. Just
Right in the
back,
spine?
Just right
So
there.
you still saw the light leave his eyes. So you walked up in front of him and stabbed him from behind the neck.
Great. So as he falls, I freaking cradle the back of his neck. And
Yeah.
so he basically is saying that he was right to me.
Yeah, and you
And I'm
kind of
like,
have to agree with him.
"What?
So
I swear I didn't know he was going to do that. Okay? And then I give him a proper burial right there.
Nice.
Over by the
So
side.
you bury him on the side of the road.
Yeah, earthbend.
which would take like 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
yeah,
you're
I just do. How tall is he?
He's 5 foot tall.
That's perfect.
So you're gonna cram him in this, or you're gonna set him in sideways in this 5 foot? No, okay. So, due to like the hypotenuse of the two triangles inside the the square that you're gonna make is gonna be more than 5 feet. So you don't have to cram him down in there.
Okay. Yeah, I want him to be nice and comfortable.
Okay, so you pull 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet out of the ground, and you sit him down gingerly, and then you just drop the cube back down on him, and so it's just kind of sticking up like
Lightly.
It's a
lightly,
very peaceful
but
moment.
it's still the cube that you pulled up out of the ground is still like sticking up as much as the width of his body. It's not tamped down or anything. Okay, so I guess you guys do you guys have anything to work out between yourselves now because he just murdered your friend?
All right, Yanni, either come with me or keep dicking around with your funeral services. We got stuff to do.
He didn't take that long. I mean, he's an earthbender. It was pretty quick.
Sorry, man. I finally find somebody. I've been out of the cave for
Like
Like
a
what?
couple
a
hours.
couple hours.
Yanni, you don't need anybody. You've got your old pal, Abs.
I still don't know why you guys are friends.
No, I wink at him. I wink
You
at
wink
him.
at
Just everybody, so everybody, the audience knows I wink at him.
Okay. Well, you can. People might.
Which-
Well, people won't be watching this,
I
but
don't
it
know
will
which
be
one
a
it is,
video
so I'm giving
podcast.
you
Like-
two that I think you see.
People think that, or like, everybody thinks that I'm just like naive. But like I
Uh-huh.
secretly know that he's just a terrible person. But I just
okay.
stick around. I just stick around because like I got nothing else to go off of.
Yeah, you don't have any other
All I got is
other
my
people.
cat owl.
That's true. Your cat owls. He witnessed this entire thing.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I forgot.
I need to console
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it takes a while. He's inconsolable
Does
right
he
now.
freak out?
Did you give him a name? Did we decide
yeah,
on
it
a
was
name
Keeve,
for this guy?
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
K apostrophe E E V
It's a
Y.
bad name.
Eevee.
Dumb Swedish.
Oh, like Eevee, like the Pokemon Eevee.
I guess.
Okay, so
I call him
Kiwi.
Keeve.
Let's
Okay,
just turn this into Pokemon.
yeah, let's do a Pokemon RPG. We're gonna just
I let him
switch
evolve.
it up. Yeah, that's true. He evolves into what would even a cat
Just-
cat owl evolve into?
Like
What's a step up from a cat and a step up from an owl?
kind of like a griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like-
a cat owl evolved
Like
into a
Like
griffin.
a panther hawk thing.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, panther hog instead of like an eagle, lion or whatever.
I guess. Is that
It
all a
only gets
griffin is?
bigger.
Isn't a griffin 3 things? Or am I
I
thinking of something else?
don't know.
I don't know.
Let's just
I think
move
you're
on.
thinking of the Sphinx, which has a
I'm
human
not. Nope, I'm not thinking of the Sphinx. I can tell you that right now.
and other parts of animals.
It's another medieval thing that has a snake tail, and it's got a body of a lion and a head of an eagle. I think.
That sounds horrible.
I think that's a thing.
Who made that up? What kind of drugs were they doing over there?
Medieval people, I
Wow.
guess.
They
Maybe
make-
they were a real thing.
They make
You never
those.
know.
They're just called tigers.
Yeah, tigers, Bengal
Aren't- is that
tigers.
not what a tiger is?
Okay, so you guys head off, and you're still walking towards Omashu, and you walk up to there's like an overpass, and you can see the city now, and it's got these tall walls, and you can see all the intricate railways that go up it, and you can see where the mail comes down. They've got these chutes and stuff. It's pretty spectacular. You have never seen anything like it.
I go
Whoa.
And
with my childlike
Absalom,
wonder.
Absalom's like, yeah, this is pretty cool, but you just go whoa at everything. So he has no patience for it anymore.
Welcome home, Faust. Welcome home.
That's what you say to yourself as
I'm
you
tearing
walk
up a
out.
bit, actually.
And I just go, huh?
Nice. Just get some genuine emotion.
I'm from the cave.
So you walk up and you cross this giant bridge that it's going over. That's sort of like a moat around the place that's not filled with water, but it's sort of elevated. And you walk up and you see 2 guards standing on either side of a stone doorway.
And we don't kill them immediately.
Okay,
Surprisingly.
that's a good idea.
We just alienate everyone in Omashu.
Do we just walk by him?
No, you walk up to them and they go, "Stop, state your business."
My name's Jan.
Thieving.
That's what
He's-
you're gonna say to this guy. You're
He
gonna
likes
say-
to joke around. I swear he didn't just stab somebody in the head 40 minutes ago.
So hold on, I have a question, Harley. You were born in Omashu,
Yes.
and you are a firebender.
Yes.
How did that? How
no,
did that
no,
work?
I was orphan in Omashu. Remember?
You were. I don't think that is that what we decided
We
on.
decided that I was orphan in Omashu because
And you were raised by Earthbenders.
I was just raised on the streets.
But how? Okay, so did you not tell anybody you were a firebender? Because I don't think they would have taken too kindly to that.
No, they. Do you not remember the first episode? Okay,
So he was bullied, right?
I was bullied my entire life, and I'm a 32-year-old man who still
I
has a
don't.
grudge of being
Okay,
bullied
but
as a child.
I thought we said you grew up in a Fire Nation colony.
No, I think that's where we because when I was listening to the podcast the other day, I think that's where we stepped off different
Okay,
takes.
that's
because,
what
no,
I thought you were saying.
wanted me to be in a colony, and I was like, no, I was in Omashu.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense. But okay, so you're a lone firebender that I guess everyone accepts now.
No, there's still a
That you're now 32 years old. And these guards do not know you, by the way. They don't know who you are.
which is
Omashu
fine.
is a pretty big place.
I've changed my face
So you have not,
every night before I go to bed. I try to heat my face and mold it like it's wax,
and it does
It
not
doesn't work.
You just get burned.
but I think it works.
You just always have a 3rd-degree burn,
So this guard
like a
goes,
sunburn.
"Halt! Who goes there?" And that's the other guard. There's 2 guards. They have slightly different voices.
I go, I'm Jan. I'm an earthbender. Watch. And then I just kind of go, I just go, woof, and I just hold a piece of rock and I twirl it around in my hands. You go, that's pretty cool, right?
He's like, "No, it's not. I do that all the time. Like, what are you talking about? We're all earthbenders here."
Everyone.
Not everyone. Why are you getting so sassy
My-
with this guy? First of all?
I myself am a non-bender.
I'm not great at recognizing. who I'm
Oh, so you're
talking-
trying to hide it now?
I myself am a non-bender, and I would like to just go peacefully, if you would.
He's like, "Okay, I need to see both of your papers."
What kind- what
Yanni,
kind?
you have those papers, right?
What kind?
Your identification. No one comes into Omashu without identification.
As Yanni searches himself for papers, Absalom Faust sneaks around to the back and tries to leave because he does not have the papers on him at all.
Okay, give me a sneak check.
That's a not anything good. I'll tell you that.
Go ahead and tell me what it is.
I think it's a 9.
They both see you.
Okay.
You do not sneak
Plan
past. They're
for
like, "Hey, get back here!" And one of them grabs you by the back of the neck and pulls you over because these are pretty big guys.
I wasn't going anywhere. I was just checking the surroundings.
They don't believe you, but they don't really care. I don't think they want to let you in the city.
No,
I go, I've been nothing but nice. What's the big deal?
I mean, we over here at Omashu are very good on our paperwork because we don't want to let anybody by. Because in case you didn't notice, there's a war going on, and maybe you could be firebender spies.
but we're not.
I mean, they don't know that.
Boom,
Can I
problem
have,
solved.
at this point, I feel like they're not going to let us by. Do you want to go back and I can have my bird go and check if there's any alternate entrances?
Yeah. Listen, guard 1 and guard 2, we're gonna have to just step out and find our papers. We'll be back shortly. Thank you for this wonderful visit to Omashu. We'll see you in a bit.
Give me a charisma check.
It's not that number that I can't see.
19. They do not believe you whatsoever. But there's nothing they can really do because
Yeah,
you're not really causing any disturbances.
They
So
just don't like us.
yeah,
So I,
As
that
they-
was really all that role was.
they
to see how much
shouldn't.
they hate us.
I want to go back out of their view, like maybe like around a bend,
okay.
and then I just go, Kiwi, get wings.
Get wings. There you go. That's good. That's a good
And then
thing
he
to
knows. He knows.
he's in tune.
say. Okay, so go ahead and roll to see what he sees as he's flying around.
Does he get any sort of?
I'm sorry, what Z sees as Z's flying around.
It's a 19.
Oh, okay. Good. So he
I
sees
think.
that
You
they're.
couldn't roll a
That's-
19
yeah,
for
it's
the
a
important
19.
It's
things?
a 19.
It's not a 91.
Wanted to make sure it wasn't a 16.
Or
which
is it a
would be
60?
different.
Yeah,
It would be
a little
it would be
bit.
different. Okay.
Okay, so he's flying around and he comes back and he's like chirping and stuff and meowing. I guess he does a chirp meow, kind of a purr meow,
But
I
also
guess
like a who, because he's an owl.
Yeah, it's like an owl.
That's pretty good.
Just purr and then who. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't
Purr,
really matter.
who.
I'm trying here.
Yeah, and you're doing great, buddy. So he kind of mimes. He does like a circle with his wings right there,
Mhm.
and then he mimics like water flowing out of it in whatever way he does that. But that you can tell that's what he's trying to get across.
You thirsty?
He shakes his head no. He's trying to tell you there's another entrance
Like a sewer?
somewhere.
thinking circle and water.
I like the idea of a sewer.
Yeah. Okay. That's what he tells
Yeah.
you. So you kind of go, okay, lead us to him, boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And he flies off. And so your guys are sprinting right now to keep up with him because he
Okay.
doesn't have any control over how fast he goes, really.
Gotcha.
Or he doesn't know that you can't travel as fast as he can. He believes that you are both giant cat owls.
Good. What a turd.
Okay, but he does lead you over to the side of the city on the right side and leads you to where he saw the sewer. And you guys go down there and look, and it's a metal grate coming out the side of the rocks on the side of the city.
Are there hinges on said grate?
No, there are not.
Is there any way to open said grate?
But yeah, of course.
Without force?
I don't know. Why don't you go ahead and check and
There's
see?
no hinges, so we couldn't do what they do, what Orlando Bloom does in the cellars of Pirates of the Caribbean. There's
No,
also
can't do that.
there's no benches.
No, there's no benches.
Okay, definitely can't do that.
There's really nothing around except for some rocks on the ground.
Okay, how far away are we from like guards or anybody?
They can't see you. You're on the side of the city.
Okay.
This isn't like an entrance, so they're not really guarding it.
Okay, cool. I don't know.
I feel like I'm going to need to cut through this metal thing, or you can just throw a giant rock at it.
No, I could just do that.
One of the two.
Because I can do up to I can move up to 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. So that's 25.
Fun fact.
It's 25 plus 5 cubed feet.
Let's combine our powers. I'm going to heat the metal up to weaken it, and you're going to throw a rock at it. Sound like a plan, yeah?
I like that.
That's pretty good.
All
I like
right.
that pretty good.
Okay, both of you roll. See against your bending.
I rolled a 17.
Nice.
I also rolled a 17.
There we go. It goes exactly as you planned.
Boom.
So Harley heats the metal up and it sort of bends, and then Yanni, you take your the earth and you bend it into sort of like a wedge, and then you put it in between the metal and just push it through, and it just the bars on the grate go out in like a circle around the grate, and
Nice.
it's perfect for you guys to get into.
And then I go, I love it when a plan goes forever.
Perfect.
Because I can't get
Well
sayings
done.
right.
Absolutely good.
He's like, I'm not really good at quoting the A-team. It's a thing that I can't do.
Okay, so you guys, would you like
What's
to go?
A-team?
Would you like to go into the grate?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go in there and you
After
can't.
you, Yanni.
You walk into the grate and you move along for a while, and you're sloshing around in it because there's like some. It's not really sewage, but it's like the runoff water from the city.
Yeah.
And you're walking through, and at a certain point, it takes a left. There's like an L in the pipe, and after you get around that, you can no longer see anything. It's very dark.
Well, I guess I'll have to just light the way.
You're so cool.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not good at what I do.
I'm only level 1.
You make a. It's basically like a torch, and it's giving off some pretty good light. Yanni, you're walking in front of him,
Why?
and he's walking behind you, and just because this is what I'm doing right now.
For suspense.
So he
I
lights.
just can't see.
He lights the torch. You can see now because
Okay.
There's a
he
very large shadow in front of you.
yeah.
For that reason.
So you turn around and you're looking. You're facing him, and you just turn around, and so you guys are looking at each other, and you look it down on his
And we have a moment.
on
and we
his
kiss.
on his chest,
That.
and you see a purple pentapus
Oh, what?
stuck on him.
Oh, we're back to that.
And so you like just like motion at it, and Harley like wipes it off or whatever, and then Yanni, you turn around and you're
I thought you had to tickle him.
huh
I thought you had to tickle him.
Whatever.
Do you
You
remember that?
tickle 'em, yeah, and
I think you
they
had to
pop
tickle.
off.
All right. Screw you guys then. The one thing I remember from
fine.
the show.
Yanni like has a whip, and he like tickles it, and it falls off.
Where the heck did you get a whip from?
And then
I don't know.
It appeared. The DM granted it to me.
and then Absalom, you look at him and you motion for him to turn around, and he turns around, and there's just a whole bunch of purple pentapusses on his back, and they're just like moving around. There, you
Well
got it
done.
now. Yeah, thank
Well
you.
done.
Okay, great. That was a scene from Indiana Jones, in case anybody was wondering. And so you wipe all the pentapus off of him. They don't really do any damage
With
to
one
anything.
Harrison Ford and one Alfred
Can I
Molina.
feed
Yes.
one to my cat?
Young Alfred Molina.
Very young.
Yeah, he can eat one.
Okay. Does he get anything from it?
No, he just eats it.
You're stronger now, boy.
So you walk up to the T in the pipe in front of you, and there's water flowing in from both directions.
Yanni, here's the plan. You go left. He points to his right. and I'll go right. He points to his left.
Yeah. And
So
and
he's
and I like
very
that.
dumb.
I think you're. Never mind.
What's your intelligence?
Your directions.
I have no idea. Very high. No, it's my intelligence is 11.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're pretty dumb.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Mine's a 13.
There you go. Nice. Okay, so which directions are you guys going to split up and go through these tunnels? Okay.
Oh boy. I go. I don't like this because it's still dark.
Yeah, you're in the dark though. You like the dark though. I don't know why you're freaking out about the dark.
Do I have night vision?
Like as he
yeah, you can have a little bit of night
as
vision.
he
It's
gets
not going to
farther
be like
away
that
from my
effective.
as he gets farther away from my light, he can see better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
forgot. Man, that's so dumb that I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot I was raised by panthers. My
You,
entire
you
life.
forgot about your entire
How
backstory.
much night sight?
You can probably
30
see
feet,
like
60 feet.
like 30 feet, I'd say,
I'll write that down.
in complete darkness.
Okay.
But your vision gets worse the more light is in there.
Okay.
That makes sense, right? We're just gonna go with that.
All right.
Okay.
So
So,
you're the one that makes the rules.
so do you guys want to split up and go separate ways?
Sound good?
I go, yeah.
Okay. So Yanni goes to the right or left, depending on whichever one you were talking about.
I just go, so left? Or are we going like to right?
We
Which
Because
one of me?
he
we
knows
bump into each other and then
he
we
knows
go
the
opposite
direction.
directions.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head up, and about 15 feet, you're walking on either side, and they both turn. Well, actually, Yanni, you turn to the right, and Absalom, you turn to the left.
So we go like this or we go like that?
You both go. You go off the two separate pipes of the T, and then you turn left, or you turn right, and then Absalom turns left. So now you're like parallel, but
Okay.
you guys don't. You guys don't really know that.
Okay.
And then you walk about 15 feet that way, and Absalom, you turn to the left, and Yanni, you turn to the right. And then you walk about 15 feet, and you guys meet up in the middle, and then there's one path on the other side, and you guys go up that.
Dang it! I thought I lost him. Hey, Yanni, how are you?
So you guys, there's actually a pretty steep section right here.
Up or down?
It's going up.
Dang it! I wanted a slide to be involved, like the end of Goonies.
Well,
I have great climbing.
for it.
I have great sliding.
Okay, since and neither one of you are waterbenders, which could have come in handy right here. Okay, so go ahead and roll me against your climbing.
Strength or dexterity?
Go whichever one's better.
Yeah. Okay, strength definitely. So 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing it too.
Yeah, both of
And
you.
which is that?
You both have to get up
20.
this.
A 4.
Okay. You guys climb up a little bit, and then
And
you
we drown.
slide. You slide down, and you're just stuck at the bottom of this place, and you don't know exactly what's going to happen. But as you guys are trying to figure out what you're going to do, Kiwi takes off and flies up the pipe, and you hear like some noises, and there's like some clatter and stuff, and then about a couple seconds later, a pole comes flowing down the water, and then it comes down the incline place, sticks against the wall. It's like this pretty long wooden pole, and it sticks against the side of the pipe, and it basically forms a pathway up this steep pipe.
I'm having a hard time envisioning this, but
Like it goes
since I'm in the game,
sideways
I can see it.
and crams itself so we can grab onto it?
It's long enough to where when it comes down the incline pipe, it hits the wall at the end, and it can't move left or right. So it's like stuck there.
Oh, so we can like climb up
Yeah,
it?
you can climb on
Okay,
it.
cool. Do we need to roll for that? Or just
No, you can just climb up
He's
it.
giving us permission. Let's just do it.
But you don't know. You don't see Kiwi anymore.
oh, no.
You don't know where he went.
He better not be.
that was an ominous laugh. Like,
Oh, I have planned this all out. Okay, so you guys walk up the on the pole, and then the pathway only continues for about 30 more feet, but you can see some light shining down at the end of that path.
you can't say because light blinds
Yeah.
you. But
He can see the light though.
We just walk toward it? Toward the light?
yeah, duh.
Okay, yeah, we just keep going.
Okay, so you walk towards light,
I'm
and
like,
then
Kiwi.
the light is coming in from above, and so you look, and there is a grate
Okay.
at the top of this pole, and it has been opened.
It has.
Yes.
Can I do like I just want to pop up and look real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Give me a roll. See if any. Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just
Yeah,
like?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to alert anyone. So I guess would that be gather information or maybe it'd be stealth?
Yeah. Do you just have a stealth?
I don't even think that's freaking.
Do you have a hide?
Hide. No.
Okay.
I do have a
so-
gather information though.
Now, just give me a roll, because like you can still gather information, but this will be against your stealth if you're trying to hide.
Okay.
So just
It's a 7.
okay. So you pop your head up and you see a couple people, like they see you, but they don't really care.
Okay.
So you're looking around and you're basically just in the middle of a street,
Oh, okay.
in downtown Omashu or
Perfect.
wherever.
I go. It's a street. You want to like get up there?
Harley, or you would know where it's at if you want to look out.
I can also look out.
Yes.
I would also like to peek my head around or up through
Okay.
there.
So you look up and you can see that you are in downtown Omashu in the market district.
Oh yes, the red light market district.
Okay. So you guys want to just go up while no one's really paying attention.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so you both pop out. You kind of try to both go out at the same time and you get stuck. And it's just kind of like Yanni kind of gives in first and lets Absalom go out. And then Yanni sort of reaches up for help, but Absalom is already like sort of like not paying attention to him anymore. So Yanni, you scramble up and then you move the grate back over because it was just pushed off to the side.
I wonder who did it.
And I look at Yanni as he moves the grate back, and I go, "Thank you, thank you for putting the grate back over the manhole. I respect that."
And you can see that there are sort of some markings on the ground that look like a cat owl flapped around for a little bit.
Cat owl flappings.
Yes. You can sort of see because there's like tracks and you can see where it was like sort of flapping its wings.
Kiwi? Kiwi? I just yell for his name.
And as you are looking around, you notice a woman walk up to you. And she yells, "Absalom Faust!" And that is where we're going to end this session. You guys have made it to Omashu against my better judgment. And now you're in the city where King Boomy reigns.
All right.
That's all I got for
dig
that.
it.
I swear if my cat owl is dead, I will
Yeah.
have to do
I was
going
gonna
to
try to kill it eventually anyway.
I will have to deal with it.
Okay. So I'm going to look directly at the camera as I say this next line. Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you would like to get a hold of us with email, that's boysintheiceberg@gmail.com. And if you want to hit us up on Twitter, that's @boysintheberg. As always, I've been Caleb Vader.
And I'm Harley Davis.
I'm
Nope,
Elijah Hollis.
we already discussed this.
now.
What?
Elijah goes second now.
Oh.
As always, I've been Caleb Vader.
And I'm Elijah Hollis now.
And I'm third Harley Davis.
What? Okay. Guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you here next week.
Bye.